I'm Jacob Lerby, and uh, I was curious because I've had these Chinese exercise balls since I was 6 years old, and I was very curious as to what the history and what it does for you. So, believe it or not, here they are today. And uh, the biggest thing that I did when I was doing research was that they help with your health, or they do good for your health-wise, when spun in your hand helps you healthfully. And how it does that is there's acupunctures within the ball that when spun in the hand, either clockwise or counterclockwise, that it releases like this, it helps your body flow. Chinese call it like qi, and it helps flow through your body, and the fingers are connected within your vital organs and your cranial nerves. So it allows better blood flow and circulation throughout your entire body. There are various benefits to these Chinese balls, otherwise also known as Baoding balls, therapeutic balls, and yin and yang balls. Uh, One thing is that it strengthens your uh, uh, fingers and your hand, your wrist, and the forearm as you work it constantly. Uh, the good thing about these Baoding balls is that there's not only one size, it's many sizes. It goes from 35 millimeters up to 55 millimeters. These are the regular 35, the smallest ones. These are better for beginners or children, someone who wants to start out slow, easy, and as you get more experienced and taller, bigger, you want to start using the 55 millimeter ones. The best thing that these probably help is carpal tunnel syndrome, which is when you're typing and your wrists are in one spot and you're not exercising. These allow exercise within the wrist. No matter how long you do it, you get better at it. It warms up the wrist and it can prevent the disease or syndrome, and you would never get it as long as you continuously practice this. Even if it was 15 minutes a day, just continuous practice over the years. If you get good enough, you can actually begin to start doing them in both hands, and it's like a martial arts because you have to really think of spinning them in your hands at the same time. Now there is two different ways of spinning them. There's many ways of spinning them. You can spin them clockwise, counterclockwise, or you can do it so they're not touching. And to build finger strength, you can do them upside down, like this. The best thing to do is when you're a beginner is to start it over something cushion because these are fairly heavy, probably about 2 pounds, and can do a lot of damage. They're steel. Uh, there are many different kinds. These are the most famous and best known. These are chrome plated steel, which is pretty much hollowed out, and uh, craftsmen over the years have been able to build the chimes that you can hear when shaken or spun in the hand. Uh, they're usually, when they first started in the Ming Dynasty about 1368, they were just regular iron balls. It could also be made from jade. I think wood was one of them. The biggest one was iron, however, and then these have become more popular over the years. When spinning, like I had mentioned before, it's like a martial arts because you're thinking so hard about it that you're becoming more adaptable to it. Your mind becomes stronger. You tend to do things a lot easier, and it becomes better for you in the future. Your mind stays stronger. These were first located or discovered, or their birthplace, as scientists and historians know it, was from Hebei province that is in Baoding, China. It was said that emperors would use it to calm their minds. Soldiers in a war would use it. They would sometimes not have specifically Chinese iron balls, but they would use walnuts. They would pick them up off the ground and just sit there and spin them. Usually, because walnuts have more grip to them, they would do it without touching each other. And over the years, they get better, but it helps them relax and become stress free, and they can focus a lot better on what is at hand. Historians believe that these were created around 1368. They're not exactly sure how far back they date to, but they know it was very far back. The mass production that they know was 1368, was about the Ming Dynasty. It was about up to 1644, 1368 and between 1644, somewhere around there. I find these very fascinating because, I mean, for something to survive so long very for about 3, 4 centuries and still be around and still helping, and craftsmen are still able to build on and create these and help people, it's still very amazing. There are two ways that they can create the chime within these. One way is by creating a large spring in the middle, and these would be half plates, it'd come apart, and judging how thick the iron spring was, when they placed it in, it would create a different jingle. These are the second way. They take steel half plates and fold them together or ball them up, and they have them attached on the inside. It's kind of like a gong being hit by a mallet. It's against the inside. That's how the chime is created. You can get these in several different styles. To have them still around for so long is very fascinating. Thank you.